Welcome back here to SportsLine. Phone lines open tonight, 737-7767. If you'd like to get in, talking NFL, college football, MLS, NHL, anything you want to get in on the program here tonight. But for the moment, we'll take it back to Sunday and that great finish that the Titans held off the Commanders in Washington, 21-17. David Long with the diving interception to seal it. Here was his head coach, Mike Vrabel, after the game, talking about his team winning another close one to improve to 3-2 on the year.
How happy to close out that goal line, staying away to win?
Well, man, it's just, you got to find a way to win, and we know how to do that. And that's how sometimes it's going to be in this league. Defend every blade of grass, and guys came up huge at the end.
Were you thinking maybe a timeout there?
No, I mean, I think other than just to see what the defense was, but not letting them score, not when they need a touchdown. I mean, I'm confident in what we've done down there in the past. That could change based on if they need a field goal, Paul. I think that's something that, we talk long and hard about is if a field goal beats you, I think that's a different story. But, a touchdown, we've just had too many stops down there and done too many good things down there. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. You talk about defending every blade of grass. You guys have done that at the goal line beautifully.
Sure.
But where does that resolve come from?
The players, the players, and just being confident in what we're doing. I thought there was some good calls down there. They, had them, I think they were expecting one thing and clearly got another, and, almost had the interception there earlier with Christian.
You made a lot of plays down there, but can you speak to Long's play specifically, how you read it and made such a good break on it?
Well, I think it's just getting back there in the spots, and, it's something that we've been trying to work on, and a vision and a break, and, we need more ball production, more ball disruption. That's something that we're going to have on defense, and this was a good place to start with the game on the line.
When you have guys like Autry and Simmons, how much does that make it where you guys can so much get that pressure with that front four? Because it looks like that's what, those guys are really driving that.
Yeah, those guys are great for us. It's going to have to be better. Everything's going to have to be better. Those guys have been fantastic leaders for us, productive players. I was proud of the way that Danico kept his composure. And then Jeffrey obviously coming back, and he apologized for whatever he did on the quarterback, and then coming back and being able to help us.
How important might it get out of here with a win and get to the bye week with a little momentum?
Well, I think it's just we took it pretty good against Buffalo on a Monday night, came back on a short week, and we found a way to win 3 games in a row. So I think that this bye week is going to be a great opportunity for us to catch our breath, to get some guys healthy. We got some guys that play a lot of football for us just because they have to, and we need to take care of them.
Did you guys toughen up after? It seemed like early on they were hitting the quarterback a lot, really physical, and it seemed like you guys kind of answered the bell and fought back.
Yeah, it was certainly not what anybody wanted or expected, or what we think that is standard. That you got to take care of your quarterback. Only bad things are going to happen when he's getting pressured and hit.
Their ability to stay in it, hitting the big plays. What was kind of the messaging there in terms of staying in it? And
tackle and stay on top. That was what the message was all week, was, not give up X plays and tackle. And when they missed tackles led to points, and the X plays led to points.
What you're thinking when you guys talk about it all week and then it happens anyway?
Same thing everybody else was thinking.
Considering how the second half has gone, when they score and you're backed up again, and then Ryan gets out of that play and keeps it down for 62 yards, how big was that play to help you get?
Well, I thought the protection there was outstanding. I thought Ryan, wanted to go to Chig. They came off. Ryan climbed the pocket, which was great. And Nick Westbrook did what we, need to do more of, is go up and make a play on a football when it's in the air. Go attack it and make a play.
How well has Ryan done with that throughout the course of the season when he's been under duress?
Well, I don't, we can't have him be under duress. It's like, we got to block him so we can get some of these plays off. We want to take some shots. You guys asked me about throwing shots. So we got to figure out what we're going to do to take care of the quarterback and continue to do those things. And the penalties hurt us. The penalties, we had some runs there that were, really great runs and X-play runs, and the penalties hurt us there.
Those times when you do get into the red zone, it seems like you maximize. I think you're top in the league in that. What would you say is behind those?
Well, I think that, we've talked about this before, that there's banked reps, reps that they've been running from April, and then being able to put some scheme plays in and have everybody understand them for that particular week. So, we need to do better before we get down there, making sure that we're consistent in our ability to get down there, to continue to produce red zone drives where we have, scored touchdowns. That's been the difference.
How much does it having a guy like Henry 1-2 yards?
Yeah, well, it helps. It helps. But some of these defenses, there's guys that are free, and we did a nice job of covering them up, and Derek was able to score. I thought that the short yardage run was good. I wish we could have been able to capitalize on that. Unfortunately, that we couldn't. But Derek, caught the ball great. Really nice catch on a screen. Fantastic, catch to go and frame it and catch it out in front of his eyes. Turn and get up and produce, change some field position, and then Dontrell scored on the next play.
Was Nate close, and was it a tough decision between Jordan and Dylan, or did you have that pretty well established?
Nate was inactive. He wasn't one of the 8, though, linemen.
Was it an easy call where you were going next, or did those guys have a close practice week?
No, Dylan was prepared to go in there.
Like Vrabel after the win on Sunday in Washington, Titans beat the Commanders 21-17. Now it is the bye week, and then, of course, that game against the Colts coming up on October 23rd. Final play on Sunday, the interception by David Long. The man in coverage on that play was Christian Fulton, who was on the backside of J.D. McKissick as Long went in front of him. Fulton had pretty good coverage, might have been able to have the pass break up if it wasn't for the interception, and nearly won the game a couple plays earlier on a near interception in the back of the end zone. I had a chance to catch up with the Titans quarterback after the game in the locker room. In the Titans locker room with quarterback Christian Fulton. Christian, it comes down to the final play, defense on the field, defending the last blade of grass in front of the end zone. David Long makes a big play. What's the feeling like when you see him grab that ball?
It's a great feeling, everybody being locked there, in crucial situations. I feel like just put us in position, we gave up some plays at the end, but we know just our motto, just keep fighting as a defense, and we'll make the plays, so I was just excited, and glory to God.
I thought maybe you had won the game a couple plays earlier from my vantage point, and they got down there because of a iffy pass interference call on you. What kind of a wave of emotion or roller coaster ride was it for you there in the final minute?
I just try to lock in on the next play, no matter what happened. That's the mentality you have to have as a DB, whether you're making a good play or you have a bad play. So, like I said, we just had to keep fighting. Like I said, we had to defend every inch of grass on the field, and that's what I was going to do no matter what the situation was.
Going back a few years now, this defense has had several goal line stands to win games. Mm-hmm. Where does that resolve come from?
Like I said, that's just our motto as a defense. We got to keep fighting, no matter the situation we're put in. No matter what the call is, what they're in, we just got to make sure that we communicate pre-snap, and we always have a chance we do that.
3 straight wins going into the bye, and now you are all alone atop the AFC South. Mm-hmm. Where can this team go from here, Christian?
Just got to keep improving. We just got to take it week by week. We know how good we are, how good we can be. We know we're near close to our potential. We just got to get guys healthy, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Christian, rest up. Congratulations. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Christian Fulton, after the game, he was key member of that defense that made the stop down there at the goal line. And don't forget, the offense finally scored in the second half this week. Their first points after halftime since week 1. Ryan Tannehill made the huge play, stepping up in the pocket and hitting Nick Westbrook-Ikhine for a 61-yard pass to spring the drive. Derrick Henry then went over the top for the actual touchdown, and that proved to be the game winner in a 4-point victory for the Titans. Here was the quarterback, Ryan Tannehill, after the game.
Wins the way that you guys have done. What does it say about this team that you guys have been able to pull it off this way?
Yeah, we believe in each other. We're going to keep battling and find a way to win. I think that's what has been proven the last few weeks is we believe in each other. We're going to keep battling no matter what's happened and ultimately find a way to win.
How big was the connection with Nick? What did you see? How that play kind of came out?
Yeah, it was a huge play. Great play by Nick. really kept us in the game there. He had a post route. The corner fell off late to Chig, who was running a sail route. Saw him late, so I had to pull the ball back. Saw his one-on-one down the field. The safety had good leverage to take away the post, but I knew it was one-on-one. So it was basically just a trust throw, giving my guy a chance to go up and make a play on the football. And Nick made a great adjustment to the football and made the play for us.
What was the suspense like late, and what was your vantage point of David's interception?
Yeah, I just kept believing. I think I've seen over the years here, our defense is just going to keep battling and defend every blade of grass. So I kept the faith and believed they were going to make a play. Didn't know what was going to happen, who was going to make the play, but David came up huge there at the end. I couldn't really see. I saw the back go out, run the angle route, coming back inside. But then it kind of went behind the O-line. I couldn't see anything, and then all of a sudden David's running with the football. So I don't know exactly how it all played out, but great play by David, obviously reading it out and coming up huge for us.
Ryan, you guys are one of the best teams in the league in one-score games a year ago. Now this is 3 straight like that. How much did the confidence grow as you pull one of these out week in and week out?
Yeah, no doubt it grows. Just believing in each other that we're going to find a way to win, and winning's contagious. So you get that taste, you get that feeling, you get that locker room after the game. Those are things that you never forget. Is celebrating in those locker rooms after wins, and as the team gets a taste of that and starts feeling that, it really brings you together as a team, and that belief only grows. So got some good things going. Need to clean up some things, but got some good things going, and just want to keep the foot on the gas and keep going.
Where would you say that resolve for you guys to bounce back like this from that Bills run? Where would you say that comes from?
Comes from the guys in the locker room. I think it's not an easy game, right? It's a tough game, and we got tough guys in the locker room. I think the message is sent from Coach Vrabel, but it's guys in the locker room that believe in each other and don't lose faith. Keeps to the process of trying to get better each and every week. We had a long season in front of us, and we still do. Still have to keep improving week in and week out. We're just scratching the surface. So, it really comes down to the guys in the locker room believing in each other, staying hungry each and every week, going out to the practice field, trying to take advantage of the reps that we get out there, working together as a team, and just steady improving throughout the season.
You got to hit a lot. You're under a lot of pressure. How important was it to be able to run the ball like you did after that, and how important is also to get some of that cleaned up before we kind of under so much duress? Yeah,
no doubt. They did a good job of getting guys in the backfield. We knew that coming in that they're going to have a good front, and they did a good job of getting pressure. So I definitely have some things to clean up there, but our guys kept battling. On the one I had to pull back and get the ball down the field. I had time to be able to do that, pull the ball back and launch it. So there's some good things in there too. Guys protected at certain times, protected well. So have some things to clean up, but overall, proud of the way our guys battled, and we found a way to win.
3 more touchdowns and 3 red zone trips today. How critical is your success down there?
It's huge. We talk about it a lot. We've been solid in the red zone since I've been here. So it's something that we believe in. We put a lot of effort and influence in. I mean, not that's influence, not that's a bad word. Intention. We put a lot of intention into it. Something that we work, throughout the spring, throughout training camp, and then obviously, coming in each and every week trying to get a good plan together and then go out and execute it. So we know when we get down there, these games are going to be tight, and inevitably in the NFL, most games come down to one-score games. So if you take a look at it, you're going to score when you get down in the red zone. So there's a lot of belief that when we get down there, we're going to score.
Good to have the screen games work to success. The first one to Derek, and then the one right after that to Dontrell.
Yeah, back-to-back screens. You don't see that a whole lot. Kudos to Todd for making those calls. It's 2 great calls to get the ball. They're getting a lot of pressure at that point early in the game. So getting the ball, behind that rush, trying to take advantage of that speed rush, and the guys made plays. Derek obviously with the big run, and then the second one there, Dontrell had to get it on him quickly just because of the pressure there. He was able to make a good catch and then obviously turn it up and score.